Well, hello there, I'm Jasper, and me and my friend went to Tartu, a city 3 hours away from my home near Pärnu, without a plan. What did I do there? Well, let me tell you how it all went. Now, before I actually tell you everything we did, you might be asking, what the hell is Tartu? Well, Tartu is one of the biggest cities in Estonia, with a population of over 90,000. It is called the City of Good Thoughts, and is also one of the oldest cities in Estonia, with it first being mentioned in the year 1030. Last but not least, it's also the European capital of culture this year, and has one of the oldest high schools, so it's quite an interesting city. Anyways, let's get into the trip. After getting off the bus, we started looking at places we could go to, and decided to start with the city center, which is also the old town. In a way, it resembles the old town of Tallinn, just on a smaller and calmer scale. There are a lot less people, which makes it a bit of a better experience. The buildings look beautiful, as I love this style of architecture, and walking around felt like going back in time, sort of. Until a problem began. It started raining, so we quickly tried finding a shelter, and coincidentally, we stumbled upon the Sport Museum of Tartu. It is a very interactive museum with cool activities like a realism, a basketball hoop, and there's lots of medals, trophies and even equipment of Estonian athletes in this museum. But I'd rather just show you this. Yeah. I don't think this works.
Tere, minu nimi on Aivar Tigismäe ja põhimõtteliselt ma olen kõige parem spordikommentaator üldse. Asjakohased kommentaarid, imeline mäng, milline plokk. See otsustav mäng on Eesti võit, järjekordne punkt Eestile ja ma ei kahtlegi, et see võit on meile.
No tere, mina olen Jasper Aller. Alustan esimest korda kommentaaridest. No tead, välja juures väga paljud asja peetud, aga ma arvan peamiselt see menu. See kiirus, see kõik on täielik reisivärk.
Tegelikult see puldiga on ka parem. Tegelikult on alguses etapp. See on hea löök.
Oppa! No näed, tuli üle. Oh, okei.
Ma arvan 7.
Okay. I really like this museum, and me and my friend had a lot of fun.
That's not bad.
Once we left the museum, the rain had stopped and we were able to explore again. We looked around the old town a bit more, and even went to see the University of Tartu, which is much prettier than I thought it was. After this though, we decided we needed food in our system, so we picked an Italian restaurant called La Dolce Vita. The food was quite good, and after we were full, we continued our journey in the city. We decided to walk by the Emajõgi river that flows through the city, until we once again were at the town square.
Ja ma olin kirjutanud selle.
Here we decided that we would go to another museum, so we headed there. The way there was pretty steep, and I honestly wonder how horses got up this hill in the olden days. Anyways, eventually we made it to the Tartu University Museum. The museum is built inside the ruins of a cathedral, and it's quite awesome. It didn't cost much and we really liked it. First, we went to an astronomy tower which also was part of this complex, where they had an old telescope which was quite special, but after that we went back to the museum itself, where we got to ride an old elevator all the way up, as the museum has 7 floors. Again, I let the video roll instead of me talking.
I will report you.
After looking at everything the museum had to offer, we went to the cathedral's ruins. Now, this cathedral actually used to have 2 towers, and it was really big. The construction began in the 13th century, and it fully finished in the 16th. Sadly, the cathedral was destroyed in the Livonian War, never to be restored. Being in the ruins of this cathedral made me wonder how huge it used to be, as even now what's left of the towers are 22 meters tall. And the worst but also best part was that they were climbable.
Oh my god.
The problem with this is that I hate heights, meaning I was panicking the whole time. In a way though, it was worth it. The view down really is something else, and gives a bit more perspective on the size of this cathedral. After looking at the cathedral enough though, we realized it was time to go, so we rushed to the bus station. And just like that, our cool little trip ended. In the end, we had a lot of fun and didn't spend a lot as well, since the museums are actually pretty cheap. This should be a sign that you should also try and go to another city or whatever place you think is cool, but never properly visited, as you can have a lot of fun just seeing what it has to offer. But for now, that is all from me. We'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.